Genesis 8. God remembered Noah, all the animals, and all the livestock that were with him in the ship, and God made a wind to pass over the earth. The waters subsided. The deep's fountains and the sky's windows were also stopped, and the rain from the sky was restrained. The waters continually receded from the earth. After the end of 150 days the waters receded. The ship rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, on Ararat's mountains. The waters receded continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains were visible. At the end of 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ship which he had made. And he sent out a raven. It went back and forth, until the waters were dried up from the earth. He himself sent out a dove to see if the waters were abated from the surface of the ground. But the dove found no place to rest her foot, and she returned into the ship to him, for the waters were on the surface of the whole earth. He put out his hand, and took her, and brought her to him into the ship. He waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out of the ship. The dove came back to him at evening and, behold, in her mouth was a freshly plucked olive leaf. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from the earth. He waited yet another 7 days, and sent out the dove, and she didn't return to him any more. In the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, the waters were dried up from the earth. Noah removed the covering of the ship, and looked. He saw that the surface of the ground was dry. In the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. God spoke to Noah, saying, "Go out of the ship, you, your wife, your sons, and your sons' wives with you. Bring out with you every living thing that is with you of all flesh, including birds, livestock, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply on the earth." Noah went out, with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives with him. Every animal, every creeping thing, and every bird, whatever moves on the earth, after their families, went out of the ship. Noah built an altar to Yahweh, and took of every clean animal, and of every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. Yahweh smelled the pleasant aroma. Yahweh said in his heart, "I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake, because the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. I will never again strike every living thing, as I have done. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night will not cease."
In the silence, God remembered Noah, all the creatures in the ship and the sea below. He sent the wind, calmed the waters flow. Fountains stopped and skies ran let go. Waters were falling, receding on and on. Ararat's mountain showing God's plan all along. Hope and faith came back to Noah's heart. Every prayer answered, every tear apart. In the storm, we find peace in the dove. God's promise shining from above. No waits sent the raven to wander. Love returns, no place for a night's rest, go fonder. Love returns, oh boy, be fruitful and create. Bless the earth, all that love radiates. Hope and faith came back to Noah's heart. Every prayer answered, every tear apart. In the storm, we find peace in the dove. God's promise shining from above. Noah built an altar of praise. Every whisper in the wind, a sacred phrase. Yahweh's heart in the aroma. Promise kept for all creation, for the life. Hope and faith came back to Noah's heart. Every prayer answered, every tear apart. In the storm, we find peace in the dove. God's promise shining from above. God remembered Noah's fate. Oh, yes, he did. With all creatures safe inside, a mighty wind swept through the skies and raised so inside. 450 days, the waters finally never King of all creation, oh King, guide us through the storm. You did. Your hand we stand victorious. Stand up. In your love we are reborn. Yes, we are. In the 10th month, mountain show. Now, Lord, send out the dove again. With hope that peace had returned. A leaf in her beach shivered, and the skies barely sun shone bright. By your grace the earth was dry. Oh, King of all creation, King of kings, guide us through the storm. With your hand we stand victorious. In your love we are reborn. To heaven, we pledge our hearts forever. In your promise we find our home. King of all, guide us through the storm. Every storm. With your hand we stand victorious. In your love we are reborn.
Through the storm, God remembered Noah's way. In the ark, the creatures safely stay. Made the winds blow, waters fall away. Days turn to nights, and nights into days. The mountain tops slowly break the gray. He waits in faith as the skies obey. Beyond the floods, hope arises. With the dawn's return, love surprises. Light through windows brightens ours. From the ship, a new world starts. Braver flies, no resting place to show. 7 days, another dove to go. God will believe, proof life seeds will grow. Know about, grateful for grace bestowed. Promises made, what is to forego? A world renewed in beauty, oh, beyond the floods, hope arises. With the doves return, love surprises. Like the windows, bright hearts. From the ship, the news. From the altar, smoke and prayers ascend. Divine mercy, hearts begin to mend. The earth, a promise set free again. In His warmth, the circle will never end. Beyond the floods, hope arises. With the doves return, love surprises. Light through windows, bright stars. From the ship, a new world starts.
God remember Noah on the ark so high, yeah. With the animals and livestock under the vast sky. He sent a wind to blow across the flooded earth. The waters subsided, giving hope of birth. For 150 days, the waters fell low, until Ararat's mountains the ship did show.
All the dove was sitting,
yeah,
returned with all the breeze. New beginnings shine bright, peace upon the sea.
The rain from the sky, God restrained with his might. And Noah in the ship, waiting for the land side. For 40 more days until the raven soared. He went back and forth as the earth restored. He opened the window with hope in his hand, sending a dove across the drying land.
All the dawn was sitting bright.
Come on.
The earth with all the green.
Yes, Lord.
The new beginning shining.
Hallelujah.
Peace upon the sea.
God spoke to Noah, it's time to step ashore with your sons and family to leave the ark restored. Of the animals with you shall breed and grow. Oh yes, life everlasting, a promise to bestow.
All the dawn was sitting bright. The earth with all the green.
Hallelujah.
New beginning shining bright.
Come on.
Peace upon the sea.
Like, share, subscribe now.